draws you into the grave. So the Gemara says, it's so beautiful. The tradition in Yosara, success of the world is so beautiful. When a person dies, if someone says over a halacha, now by the way, halacha doesn't just have to mean a halacha. What that means is when a person dies, when someone says over a piece of their Torah in this world, the deceased's lips move in the grave. So the Gemara says,
Yo, I'm well, my friend. How are you? Okay. What are your descriptions? Yo, what's going on, brother? Excellent to hear. North South. What are you saying? Okay, I hope you feel better. North South. What are you saying?
That Hashem has sworn to give over to you. Now, I should say to them. It doesn't say Hashem is giving it over to you. Rather, what does it say?
Did you send me it?
So from here you see ultimately again a reference to Tchias min HaTorah. Incredible, because once again, we're giving over to them. Who's to them? The assumption is this is.
Did you send me it?
So from here you see an explicit allusion to this idea that Hashem did that again the dead will come back to life. Incredible. Others say.
Did you send me it?
So beautiful.
Yeah, I know. You sent the video. The videos are fine. You need to send me the description and the title. Description and the title.
So it seems to me how to translate this. You will live fully today, or you are fully alive today. So it says the Gemara, Pshita, that's obvious. Absolutely, was talking about. So of course they're alive today. Everyone else is dead. You will be Hayom means you will come back to life. Even on the day when everyone else is dead, you will come back to life. Such a beautiful and incredible Yisrael. There's much to say about that possible as well, but it's not I'll come back to it later. Rabbi asked Rabbi
David. Send me the description and the title.
So they asked two parts questions.
Okay.
Number one, how do we know there's resurrection of the dead? And number two, how do we know that Hashem knows what's going to happen? Two-part question. So ultimately, again, Rabbi Yosef says I can answer both of those questions from one pasuk. So again, Yosef read the pasuk. Moshe, you're going to die. Become, and you're going to come back to life. So from here you see a remez to Tchias HaMesim. So the Gemara says, they said back to him, the Dilma, the Kama Amazeh V'Zana. Okay, Moshe, that's not how to read the pasuk. When you read the pasuk is that ultimately Moshe is going to die. The Vakam doesn't go on Moshe's resurrection. Rather, what does Vakam go on? Vakam goes on.
Okay, did you send it?
The Klais are going to rebel. I'm in the room. So Rabbi Shimon said, fine. Even if you say that, at least in the Kutum, so again, even if you're not going to use this pasuk as a remez to Tchias HaMesim, you can at least use it for what? As a remez, as a scriptural proof that Hashem knows what's going to happen, right? Because again, here Hashem is saying to Moshe, you're going to die, and when you die, Klal Yisrael is going to rebel. Okay, incredible. So the Lord says, so it says, ask how do I know Shmuel is going to bring back the dead? And how do I know that Hashem knows what is going to happen? Vikam. Ultimately, again, Hashem says to Moshe Rabbeinu, you are going to die, but you will come back. Incredible. So the Gemara goes right to Tanya, Amar Rabbi Eliezer, Rabbi Yossi, the Davarzel, Ziyakti Sifrinu. So Rabbi Eliezer says like this, in this matter, the books of the heretics have really been, they have forgeries. How so? Shehayu Omen, Ain't Pesanisim in Torah. Remember again, because the books of heresy said there is no resurrection.
No. You tell me, what's the description?
So number one, you forged the Torah, and it didn't work. So what's going on over here?
David, what's the description?
There is no Pesanisim.
Yeah.
And yet it says, Hayu Omer.
You mean like
No. Go back. No. Go back to that YouTube video I sent. That YouTube account that I sent you. It gives a title of each video, and then you want to create a description for each video. Not on the video. It goes in the title of the video. Right now you're just writing north-south, which doesn't tell me anything.
That's not the first one.
And title. And you want to ask it to make hashtag. You're going to post 10 of them, but you want to take the one down that you currently have. It doesn't have a description and it doesn't have a good title.
That's just a colloquial expression. Okay.
Well, no, you're going to have to do this for all videos. You're going to have to do this for all videos. So here's what you do. First video, you upload the graph. You say, please give me a description and a title with hashtags for this video. It gives it to you. You put the title in the title, the description, Video 2, you do the same thing. Video 3, you do the same thing. Make sense? Okay. Okay, that's fine. So take down the video on YouTube. Take down the video on YouTube. Come back after you've uploaded a new video with a description and title. We'll look at it. Once it's good, we'll move on to the next step, okay? Baby. One step at a time. I'll make you the best shiller on Twitter Spaces. Literally, you have like 20 minutes worth of work before you get to that, but you got to get this stuff done first. Don't call me. Just come back in here and tell me, okay?
Incredible. Really fascinating. So again, the point that you begin to see is...
All right, David. So go do it, and then I'll be here. Good, there you go.
Yes, amazing. What we have is a series of biblical, I should say Tanakh allusions. It's not right, biblical allusions. Torah, Rabbi, different allusions, different hints, different ideas. Beautiful. Let's go right. We're not finished yet. Shala says this Gemara. Shala Cleopatra Malkusa Rabbi Meir. Wow. Queen Cleopatra asked the following question of Rabbi Meir. Amra, I say, by the way, just so you should know, Maharsha points this out. Cleopatra is the queens, what Paro is the kings. So this is not like I think historically they refer to Cleopatra as a particular person, but this was more a monarchical. Maharsha says we see this from different usages in Shas. This is more a monarchical title than anything else. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So Cleopatra asks Rabbi Meir, Amra, Yedgana Bechayin Shifti. Listen to this. She said, I know that the dead will come back to life. I'm sorry. I know that the living die. That's it. I'm sorry. I know that the living will come back to life. So Cleopatra said, it's interesting, right? It's Cleopatra. I believe in Tchias HaMesim. Incredible. I know that the dead will come back to life. She goes to the pasuk, because again the pasuk says that literally they are sprout forth from the city. It's reference to Yerushalayim. like the grass comes out of the earth. So once again, it's interesting. This pasuk was actually not quoted in our previous conversations, but the Rabbi quotes this pasuk from Tehillim. Right? So I know that the dead will come back to life. What's the shayla? Ella Kishem Omdin Arimim Omunabu Shemer. Fascinating. So the dead come back to life. Do they come back unclothed, or do they come back in their clothing? We got about some of them. So we mentioned that to the fact. The Kavakom and the Pita, the Kavakom from the plane of the household, so the Gemara says, the Makita Shir Kola Aguma, so the Pita, right? The grain is buried unquote. What does that mean? When you plant these kernels, you plant the seeds, you check the seeds, everything else but the seeds. And yet, Yotzot become a revolution. When it comes out with many layers of clothing. Now, what does that mean, many layers of clothing? It means that, again, the kernel itself has many layers, like a husk, like different things on top of it. So to me, again, just like the seed goes into the earth unclothed, ultimately, again, it comes out with many layers. So you might just say, you can shame Kavan, they're the shame, but that you can ultimately, again, was buried with their clothing, Allah has told us how. Tzaddik ultimately, again, is buried not that clothing, but I think in the terms, when Tzaddik is buried with clothing, all the more so, he will come out clothed as well. So it's such a fascinating, first of all, you just say stand, it's such a fascination question. But then again, I believe in resurrection of the dead, but how exactly does this work? When the dead come out of the grave, what is it? Unclothed, clothed, so it's interesting also, it's like this clothing, you see what the point, also in metaphor, also like with the judges, like the Holy Spirit that got on the Holy, the Shema says in the state, and all times let the clothing be white, let the clothing be white. Clothing represents accomplishment. So it could not be that what we are about to do is asking us to tell you, when is the source of listening? How do you come back? How are you born? Are you born like Kabla Rasa, like naked, unclothed, like Levi, you person mamish like a new baby being born with Kapash and like Dami? Or is your resurrected life somehow a continuity of your previous life? Are you born with the clothing? So do you come back? And again, I have my nice clothing. I have my mitzvah. So again, it's a fascinating question. Is the resurrection a continuation of my previous life? So I come back with my clothing? Or again, am I born unclothed? Is it a brand new life? This is how the Lord responds. Resurrected life is a continuity of previous life. So I say it's so fascinating because what that does is it really changes us to maximize the life we have here in this world. Because the way I live here not only impacts me in this world, not only impacts me on Hong Papa, which is a place where I'll go after I die, but it even impacts me in resurrected life as well. Everything I do in this world follows me in the multiple stages and iterations of my life. Such a profound Gemara. Another thing for everyone know. So the season. And you see, you shot these tired. I heard that you guys say that the dead come back to life. Okay, so it's interesting. When you go to Cleopatra, who believes in resurrection, but just has some detailed questions about it. So you see already that the Caesar doesn't believe it. Caesar doesn't believe it. I understand. You guys say, you guys say the shot is tired. Then we'll come back to life. I don't think how that works. The dead ultimately again become dust, right? And dust can't come back to life. Dust can't come back to life. So the top of Tzaddik 91 days, Amudavu, Darkei, Shakti, Daimahata. So again, these things are fascinating. So the daughter of the Caesar says to Gamaliel, I got this. Right? She wanted to answer this particular question. Okay? So she says, so my mother, let's say second line, that's after 91, second line. Shmir Yotzim Yishti, there are two people to stationers, bringers of stuff. Right? How do you do that? You should be doing it. Or Francis says, if you're trying to do it, I can just tell you, it's really defensive. If you go to defensive, I can go to my mind. That's what you have to do. One is defensive from water. only these utensils from clay. So he's in the Shiva. He's better. This is the first, of course, in the right, precious in the right. Of course, again, it's a much greater feat to eat utensils from water than with from clay. And then in your mind, you know, it says, so Hashem fashions people from water. Now, what does that mean, water? It's a reference to that, actually, to the drop of semen, which creates maybe. Because it creates semen right from literally minor from water, then a lot of time of the karma is created from this. Otherwise, right, it's a greater feat to create utensils from water than it is from clay. They're not going to use utensils from clay. After the Father who goes ahead and creates life, ultimately from water, so we go ahead and create life from clay, from dirt as well. Really, you show how the only these foods is beautiful. You know, you do the Kavachoma from the creation of glass. Creation of glass, yes, and you see. Not these foods, Sha'am Malon, Geruah, Basa V'dam. How is glass made? You blow glass. You blow glass. Glass is made through the breath of man. And Yishbelu, Takara. Even if glass breaks, you can melt it down and you can refashion it. Thus, so that they should use the Shalach Torah man who is made with the breath of Hashem. By Hashem breathe life into us, Allah has come of all the more so, that if it breaks, so to speak, and dies, it can be put back together. So put the hands together. So it's like, also just that, there's so much to say in each of these words, because each of these statements are tremendous metaphors. It's this different aspect of our life. But again, I underline this, so we'll come back to it at some point in the session. So there's a particular unbeliever. You say the Shakti Kai, you guys say that the dead come back to life. Because there's a heart of the opera, so the dead turns to dust. And how can dust constantly come back to life? And so let me give you a muscle. The Melech Bacher again, some of us, a reading muscle. He was looking at me, and he didn't think that he was serving. The soul is really touching the building. The Mokum shouldn't mind the Achal. God goes from the palace, still no problem. There's no water, there's no dirt for the place where you do go to the palace, and you just figure it out. How can you follow ourselves? The Baruch Hashem is subject to it. You have to get to the palace. The young and knuckle. Sometime later, the palace fell down. On the other hand, when King says to his subjects, how do you believe also the Mokum should be Achal? I want you to read all the palace, because I want you to go to your place where there is water and there is dirt. On the low, aid on your phone. The subjects say you can't do it. You can't do it. I'm unable to do it. So come and sell it here. The king got very angry at them. Rather than the Mokum Shemai Ba'afra, they said, actually, Shemai Ba'afra, Allah has come and come. They said, I don't understand. You were able to build the palace where there was no water and dirt. You were able to pour it off. Now that I'm giving you water and dirt, you can't pour it off. So it's like, what's the himself? That's one who creates man from nothing. There's man from the world from nothing. So that's why I'm going from nothing. And even a man goes back into dirt is still something. So if you can create from nothing, you certainly can create from something. That would be into that yes. In Iyatanami, and if you don't believe that this idea of something turning into something else, say this with us, go out into the valley, and you're see this particular type of rodent, Shayom Tatsya Basa the Tatsirabana. So let's say this man is just an example about what they're talking about, what Chazal talking about on those rodents, that apparently is half flesh and half earth. The Motzar Hishmitz, the Naaseh Kunabasa. The next thing ultimately occurs becomes completely flesh. So you see these ultimate things transform from earth into flesh. Shema Tamar is memory, but maybe I think it's right. for this rolling about this transformation. Allah Akbar mountain, first my mind, in the Shayin in Bokilozo. Alakilozo now. It's a particular mountain that on this day there's only one Kilozo is that church from which the Tchelas is created. So you go up on the mountain, there's one Kilozo. Mamaka Yardu Bishaman, the next day will rain, and the Samari Kula Kuzmoros, Kinzonos. Ultimately, the mountain will be filled with Kilozos. So again, the idea over here is, number one, that earth confers the flesh, right? Something can turn from nothing, and from the earth, again, things get sprout as evidenced by the Kilozos. It's incredible. And once I think that there is a tremendous profundity in that much of all about it. And then the much of the thing that happened is that this subject filled in the palace. And it's a very often there is nothing. There's no dirt, there's no water. No dirt, there's no water. And the subject feels the palace falls down some time later, and then the king says again, build me a palace. Build me a palace and basically the sprinkling water. And the subjects say we can't do it, impossible. The king says, what are you talking about? You built the palace with nothing, I'm not trying to build the palace with drinking water. Think the metaphors as follows. They say, all of us have times in life where we are pushed to accomplish things that we do not accomplish. Our back was up against the wall, we were extenuating circumstances, difficult circumstances, and literally again, we pulled the proverbial rabbit out of the hat. We did it. Oh, Hashem. Really difficult circumstances, maybe potentially harsh circumstances, and I came through, I did it. And yet, then, sometimes they journey. Like, circumstances are not possible. And I look at this, and I tell myself, I can't do it. I can't do it.
And I'm actually her business. About 5 years ago, 6 years ago, she came to me with the concept for Stardogs, and I thought it was brilliant. So what it is a set of 10,277 full-body 3D NFT dogs. There's 7 different breeds in this Genesis collection, and 6 different jobs that they can hold. So we've got security, crew, producers, directors, actors, and superstars. So depending on which one you get, what traits they're holding, you've got opportunities to get roles in our movies. And yes, we've released movies already. Our parent company, ROTHSCHILD Entertainment, has been in business for over 20 years, producing films, doing marketing and branding for films, celebrity management, music production, and all of that. But over the last 2 years, under Stardogs, we've released 9 films theatrically here in the U.S. And we've actually put our private sale holders into a few of those movies. So they got to be on set, they got to be seen in the movie. And like when they went to go see it on the big screen, they saw themselves. In fact, one of them was actually in the official trailer as well. And they all got paid as actors because they're SAG-AFTRA films. So that's just one of our utilities. We have other opportunities as well where you can submit script ideas. You can shadow a director for a day, a producer for a day, attend our red carpet events. We've already held one of our red carpet events at the Hollywood Museum. We had people from Web3 there. We had the All Point Daily Twins. We had Erdo Wendio there. We had Sandy Carter from Unstoppable Domains. They were a partner of ours for the event. And then we had a lot of people from the entertainment industry, actors, directors, producers, people from the stunt community, VFX teams, all of that. It was an amazing event. But it's the way, it was like, I don't want to be another one of those projects out there. We're a brand, we're a business, and we're going to deliver from day one. And so even though we have not minted yet, we've already been delivering upon our promises. So we do have our mint in 7 days. We'll be minting on our website, stardogs.com. For anybody who wants to get in early, we have our party sale and private sale going on. Anybody who gets in early on the party sale, it's a minimum of 1 NFT. Our NFTs sell for 0.5 ETH, whether you get in early or you get in on a public sale. But if you get in early, party sale gets you a ticket to one of our red carpet events, as well as your name in the credits of our next film. It's a $30 million rom-com. We have a director on board already that's done over $2 billion in ticket sales. He directed The Mask with Jim Carrey and Cameron Diaz. If you get in on the private sale, that's 5 NFTs. Get you lifetime access to all of our red carpet events, name in the credits, and as I mentioned before, we reach out to our private sale holders when there's different opportunities as well. So, like I said, some of them have already been able to be in some of our films. And then if you get in the first 24 hours of our public sale next Saturday, you will get your name in the credits of our upcoming film as well. So there's 3 ways to get your names in the film. But if you want access to our red carpet events, guaranteed access, get in early. And, you know, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We've been building in the space for over 5 years. We have our metaverse as well, Income Island. We've already got different companies and brands building in there. We've been live for 4 years with our metaverse. People are comparing our graphics to Grand Theft Auto 6, which that got pushed back to November of next year again, which is a joke. But we're out, we're there, we're building, and going to continue to. So we appreciate the opportunity to chat. Thank you.
Talk about power. What an amazing pitch that was, man. I love you guys, and I love what you're doing. I love what you've been building, and yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on some of these Star Dogs. I think they're amazing from what I've seen, and yeah, it's always good to have you up here, man. I know you've been in Launch My NFTs space a couple of times. I've seen you on spaces here and there, and it's really good to have you up here. And I appreciate what you're doing. And I'm going to check out the metaverse as soon as the space is over. I'm going to check out the metaverse. I've got to see this GTA 6 level of graphics, man. I've got to see it for myself.
Yeah, please do. You can go on our Income Island page. It's Income Island, or at Income Island. You'll see the graphics right there. One of our partners is Interlink. We built out the Interlink Innovation Center in there. Axion DAO, Meta Rides. You can hop in their vehicles and drive around. And, you know, for anybody in here, we have a space at 3 p.m. PST. If you want to hop in our space, you're all welcome. You know, yes, we're going to be talking about the upcoming event, but we also love to hear from our partners, hear from new brands, hear from new people. You know, it's all about building community. So, again, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. And make sure you guys are following the hosts and co-hosts. Without these people up here, without these, you know, other brands in the space that are hosting and, you know, opening up the speaker panel, you know, this is what gives us an opportunity to grow, build community, build our brands, and get visibility on what everybody is doing.
100%, 100%. And that's my ethos with everything is, you know, since I've been building, and I haven't been building for that long, my main focus has been on growing my network, right? Network is transferable across everything, whether you're Web 2 or Web 3. You'll never be able to buy the network and connections that you can by, you know, simply going out there, putting yourself out there and building these connections. That's something that money can't buy. And speaking of networking and partners, I want to introduce everyone. If you don't know who they are, where have you been? But I want to introduce everyone to Kendu. Instagram dog or some famous dog's cousin's wife's removed dog. It is completely original IP. So Hindu is it does not rely on narrative. You hear that word around space. It's the narrative. Trump's got a new pony. Its name is Frank. And suddenly there's like friends and fun. It is none of them. That's like a really organic, based missionless brand. And Hindu has actually changed lives. I've seen it change lives financially, but people have, adopted the Hindu mindset, which is Hindu attitude as a word, and they've gotten up from the couch for the first time in years. They've started businesses, they've come out of retirement, they have become something more than they were previously. And it's a very unique idea because I think everyone's sick of being expensive. Everyone's sick of that's its based on already. It's very difficult to sustain that for a very, very long period of time. You kind of need something more eventually. But generally, when the team starts delivering that's something. So let's say, in the case of Shiva Swap, or like the layer 2 that no one uses, then you have this like crazy that is now, instead of like becoming the next thing themselves, they are waiting for the team to do the next thing. They're waiting for the niche to be or any of the other ideas. So that is not.
This is the worst shield I've ever heard.
So the idea of a missionless brand is actually really powerful if you can tap into a really energetic meme community. The energy of a meme community can't really be replicated in utility projects or outside of the space in general. It's really difficult to get that level of die-hard, delusional, I will die for this project is my identity. But that's very prevalent in esports. So the idea of Hindu is to kind of become a missionless brand and tap into that energy and kind of create a symbiotic relationship between the entrepreneurs building under the Hindu umbrella and the Hindu community who are users of the Hindu token. So this isn't just an idea anymore, it is working practice. So far we've built Hindu Games, which is an indie Web2 gaming studio led by ex-BioWare and game devs. So BioWare was responsible for Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, Star Wars, Mass Effect. Since they released their first title on Steam later this year, they will be poaching from devs from Bethesda that they know as well, working at the end of Bethesda. So these are like very, very serious people. This is just one company who has chosen to build the Hindu umbrella. As you can imagine, if you're a studio or an entrepreneur of any kind, you instantly gain access to your first 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 customers, users, clients, beta testers, and this relentless marketing force that works for you for free forever, never sleeps. So it's quite an attractive prospect. And what Hindu Games are going to do is they're going to take 15% of their net profit and buy Hindu. These are people who've sold millions and millions of copies of games before.
Oh, baby.
Will result in
Oh, baby.
they're able to replicate that level of success. And that's just one company doing that. Then there's Hindu energy drinks led by other members of the community, which have just sold close to 7,000 cans at this stage. They've shipped globally, they're being put into restaurants and cafes and everything, all by the community. It's like decentralized growth. It is beautiful. People are putting them in their local barbers. It's really cool to witness. There's Hindu coffee shipping out of the UK, there's Hindu vending machines, there's Hindu Entertainment, which is an events company in India. There's countless Hindu merchants in the stores. There's Hindu hot dogs down in Florida, randomly enough. But it's the thing, it doesn't really need to be like huge stuff. It doesn't need to be on the scale of Hindu Games or Hindu Energy. It should be just local. You can use your passions, and get involved, and still bring incredible benefit to Hindu. While benefiting yourself as well through, awareness campaigns, it's practices. There's Hindu beer in the European Union, there's a street team, we have food festivals, there's bakes, there's cookies, there's organic cookie beer, there's spice, which is meat rugs,
spice mix and seasonings. There's Can Do Unleashed, a new initiative for extreme super sponsoring extreme sports athletes. There's just so much. So that's the kind of general idea of Can Do is this giant missionless umbrella corporation where, the culture and business is to shape people we're benefiting from the community profits of that initiative, whether it's through direct buys or through marketing, and none of that is
Okay, George, hot as fuck.
spirit of decentralization. There's no contracts involved.
Remote,
I've been here since 2016 and I've never seen
Yes.
anything remotely close to Can Do. So 16 people in the Can Do community have tattoos of Can Do on their bodies.
We'll get this
We've got a lower HHI score than SPX, Giga, and essentially all major beams. HHI is the measure of how decentralized it is. We've got 32K on Twitter, we've got 5K on subreddits, actually 6K now, which is one of the biggest crypto community subreddits on the entire platform. We've got 10K in Telegram, really no presence on newer platforms like Stockwits, and we are approaching the 20K holder sweet spot, which is organically. So, huge body of work from the Ethereum base in Solana. I really recommend anyone here who's interested in dipping into it, learning a bit more, just to head into the Telegram. It's t.me/Can Do, and you will find yourself in crypto.
Oh, baby.
It's a very, very, very special group. And yeah, our app is 284 mils, currently trading much lower than that. So as long as the market recovers, which I think is inevitable, risk on assets are going to do well. Money, the dollar is going to get to zero because money is going to get cheaper and cheaper. Rates are going to get cut. And this is like a prime opportune time in the market to seek out these projects that are really building, many of which are on this stage right now. So, yeah, I've waffled on way too long now. Please interrupt me. I was just going to say, I don't feel like you guys have enough products out there, to be honest. I feel like there's a lot to be done. Let's be tired there, man. So maybe you should keep it easy for us. But yeah, let's do that's awesome, man. And then I've been fortunate enough to be partnered with you guys for a little while now, and I've seen the community how they really rally around you guys and what you do, and they support each and every product that comes out of the Can Do ecosystem. And there's one video that made me instantly fall in love with Can Do, and it was one of your holders, I believe, one of the team is a fighter pilot for the US Navy, I think, or is he basically US military? Yeah, that's F-35s. Yeah, he's an F-35 pilot, and you just see him with a Can Do energy drink, and then the camera pans up to a fighter plane, and you just can't get much cooler than that. I ain't gonna lie. We've got very famous current directors who work with Gecron and all this. We've got brain surgeons. We're really missing rocket scientists. We've got fighter pilots. We've got fighters. We've got everything. So yeah, it's a huge opportunity to network as well in the Can Do community. There's going to be someone who knows someone who can help you with almost no matter what you're thinking about. And there's a new initiative for entrepreneurs who might be listening who are thinking about building a product. There's a new initiative set up where we're kind of gathering experts from various different fields that are already in the Can Do community who can help advise you set up your Can Do business. And that's going to scale and scale and scale. And as Can Do scales, we'll also probably open up a grants system for entrepreneurs building up the Can Do umbrella. So that's I love it. And if you need a rocket scientist, I'd be happy to take on that role. I think I can make that work. I could build a rocket. Like if Elon Musk can build a fucking rocket, so can I. So easy. It's easy. All you need to do is make it pointy at the top and put engines at the bottom. Boom, rocket goes up. No, you just need a lot of rolls,
appreciate you coming up, Josh, and yeah, you keep doing what you're doing, man. You're smashing it. I think we've got a new speaker, Crazy Chicken, on song. I hope you're. I wonder if this is Chicken Nick behind this account. Probably. But Crazy Chicken, how are you, man? Are you with us?
I think they were trying to unmute it, maybe. Oh, yeah.
I can't hear anything.
No, I can't hear either.
I always get PTSD from Twitter. When people are looking as if they're about to speak and they're not speaking, it proper sends me sideways.
Right, you know what's bad in 10 seconds when you join the speaker's talking and you don't hear what's happening. Then you enter the conversation and you missed out on 10 seconds and you're like, okay, well, did you ask me a question? Am I supposed to talk now or am I supposed to wait or what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't have the best track record with spaces. I notoriously rock my own spaces. I rock in other people's spaces, and now I've even transitioned, and this has happened a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. Shamelessly for me, I've actually fallen asleep on spaces. So I fell asleep on the launch of my NFT space. I was up there for 3 hours as a speaker, didn't say a single fucking word. And the same thing happened yesterday on TASOP Space. Jake, I don't know, are you still here with us? Now that we've got some people in the room, do you want to tell everyone about TASOP before I go to Crazy Chickens and Rabbi Rothschild?
I pulled the chorus there for a second. I need to get to energy drink.
You did.
Yeah. I guess I've been listening in as I'm working here, and I love everything I'm hearing from everyone. This is the community that is rallying around these projects that are truly building things is just phenomenal. A little bit about CASA again. For those that don't already know, CASA is building the newest Web3 social-fi, adult-fi, you name it, you can do it. We're not going to hold anybody back. If you can find a way to monetize, then as long as the product keeps on 3D printing stuff, you can sell it there. Yeah, sorry, I'm actually utilizing sales. I got brought in to actually do a project. Yeah, working with my hands today.
I was going to say, I think we both got it.
Well, a little bit. I didn't even realize that I was still up as a speaker. I thought we were even throwing it out by now.
I couldn't do that to you. If I let you go down there after that cocaine has come back up,
We cannot have cocaine up here.
yeah, we definitely do. So,
All good fun.
but then the real question, Jake, is do you believe in ghosts?
I loved how it got segued from, well, I believe you apply for porn stars, and I believe you can sing that dude. And it's like, no. Like, I was like, whoa, hold on. Let me finish my sentence before you jump in. Oh, no. But anyway, CASA, social fi, adult fi, you name it, you can do it. As long as it's legal. If it's nothing illegal, you know. It's the Web3 playground being built for crypto enthusiasts, for people that are sick of everybody taking a cut. You know, one of the biggest things that when I'm talking positions, I talk to a lot of different content creators, and that's kind of been one of my big things, just recruiting creators. And, you know, not only does OnlyFans take 20% of every dollar you make, post made sense. But what the creators have given us for feedback is they would rather have this. They would rather have to where when they want to have somebody purchase something, they want it to be in the entire album is purchasable at once. And so Moses is going back and he is recoding all of that, and which meant he had to go way back to the very beginning. And so a lot of things happening, a lot of big updates coming out. The way that we have shifted to where no matter what, anything on your For You page there will not be any vulgar, no explicit content on the For You page. So that means that we will be able to have a full app for Android and iPhone, which is absolutely phenomenal because the easier it is for the creators, the better it is for everyone. And one of the biggest things is time is money. And that is why NASA has implemented to where when you post on NASA, you will be able to share that post directly to your ex. You'll be able to share it to your Instagram. So that's kind of where the health part of NASA comes in. We're not asking anybody to leave their loved ones. We're not saying that. We're saying use Caspo to be the center of it, to be your distribution center for all of your content, for all of your creativity, to be able to just send out all from one place, one click, streamlined. I've got a question for you. So, in the future, are you planning on separating the pages for adult content and for crypto, or is it going to be black and white? You won't see any actual. That's what I'm saying. You won't see true adult content on the For You page. You might see a girl's marketing photo or teaser photo or whatever you want to call it, but you will not, unless you swipe over and unlock or purchase that content, you will not be able to. And approaching it from the perspective of a project or a community, so you start posting regular images as you do everywhere with text as well, and then you set up some let's say artwork or access to some services to sell through your platform, or what would you recommend? What would be the best one? So some of the guys with call channels and stuff like that, like Unknown, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's getting a regular name in crypto. He has his own call channel, and so what he's going to do is he's going to have his people that subscribe to his NASA profile are going to be able to, he's going to post the alpha there first.
This sounds like the shittiest project ever.
Next post goes out on NASA first. Am I still correct about saying that, Boris? You still doing that? It's actually supposed to start NASA on so when I do my marketing now, I'm content creation, I distribute what I want myself first, and then obviously goes into X, whether it's Tesla exclusive, that's online as well. So I'm a big believer in Tesla, like what you guys are doing. So I think that needs to work right now about how we can integrate a bit more. That's a good goal, right? To integrate as many things as we start from different partners, so we can all work together. And that's what it's all about. Even cooking has a place on it. Boris, why don't you pin in the Jumbotron your link? Good idea. Let me try and do that. Boris, I think you officially have more free worlds than me now. I'll have to count later, but you might have surpassed me. Does that mean I can come take your job? And your car, and your wife, and your dog, and your house. My wife, 10 million
just get every time you're on Tesla. Honestly, of course, one of these days you'll have to play the No One Saved song for all of the people on X Spaces, because it is such a hilarious and fun summary of the Quincy community. I'm not even gonna lie. My wife laughed her ass off when she listened to it, and the part about how I'm a good guy, but everybody likes my wife more. It's like, oh my god, I love it. Yeah, but fun times. I will play it at some point on another space. Have you had the praises? You had my music. I haven't. Listen to it. It's not cooking, man. I thought you would have listened to it already. Yeah, it's nice. I got thrown into actually doing work again, and it's really messing up my schedule here. And, that's what with three, but we just did what we can, and we did. We did what we can, and I think I'm going to adopt that, but you can do it. Everyone can do that for me. I think that's a good one. So I think I'm going to do that. If I can, DJ post my Tesla. But I would listen to the song. It's one of my next games, but I have to see it. And all that with all this about this is this. God is not happy. God is totally working on making 23 points for me. So shares and soon. Oh, it's been a month to get back to work with you making this one. Yeah, I can eat. Yeah. We're moving along to two speakers, which is crazy chickens. But you look with us now. Yeah, man, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm doing great. How about you? Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where have you come up to show? I'm here to show crazy chicken. What is crazy chicken? Give us the outfit. Crazy Chicken is an NFT project built around creativity, value, and community. We are creating a digital universe where chicken represents the survival of the cook. Free, bold, and crazy enough to stand out. Our mission is to build a strong, engaging brand which does beyond arts.
This? I'm waiting for this. Hey, Babe Ruth. How'd you like to sit in the dugout? Bullshit. Hey, Crazy Chicken. You have the worst pitch I've ever heard. Yo, let Rabbi go. Yeah, this guy sucks. Crazy Chicken. Worst pitch ever. Are you awake? This is the worst pitch I've ever heard. I'm gonna straight up tell him. Dog, this is the most horseshit pitch I've ever heard. dog, we call him a cock. I'm a rabbi, we call him a cock. Come on, bitch. Let me talk.
But yeah, I'm going to move it along quickly to Rabbi Rothschild. And I'm not just going to say everybody, he's live streaming himself 24/7 every single day for World Peace. But I want you guys to hear from the man himself, Rabbi Rothschild. How about you?
Every day's a holiday, every meal's a feast. Thank you for the opportunity. That's right, I'm Rabbi Rothschild. If you don't know who I am, you will. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real-life Truman Show, a real-life Big Brother. This is a time capsule and a timeline of human achievement. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase content is king, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here is why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's #1 resource, and I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me a very influential person, and I'm going to go viral, and when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all independently wealthy if you're not already. I want to make sure that you have generational wealth if you don't already, and I want you to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I'm unlike any influencer you will ever meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream nor two. I'm live on more than 20 simultaneous YouTube streams. You can look at my pinned post in my profile for a link to all my YouTube streams. Additionally, you're going to find my link tree in there. I dare you to look at my link tree. Nobody dares you to look at their link tree, but I do, because I have more social media than any person on the internet. I have more content than any person on the internet. Additionally, you're going to find a link to my Discord, discord.me/rabbi. Head in there, join it, connect with us. We just surpassed 2,500 people, and we're still growing. In addition to streaming my life for world peace and wanting to make you all rich, I want to help end world hunger through the use of technology, such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million, and one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations, such as Nigeria, for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the Life Straw program, and most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump Earth seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you're a reply guy, if you're a social media marketer, if you're a shiller, if you're a raider, and you want to partner with the best, for free, I want to be your coach, I want to be your mentor, I want to be your friend. Hop into my Discord. I'm live 24 hours a day. I'd love to help you. But most of all, I want you to know that I'm here to support you both personally and professionally. Send me a DM. I will respond. Follow me. I will follow back. I want you to know that I'm here to be a positive person in your world. I'm here to have an optimistic view on the future. And most of all, I want to give people hope. And with that, I sincerely want to thank you for the opportunity to share.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Rabbi. I really enjoyed that. I messaged you on our space. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I joined too late, but that was a very nice thing. I was glad to hear your pitch. I thought that was rather beautiful. Thank you, Rabbi. That made a little bit different. So yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're most certainly welcome. Thank you for your kind words.
I have a question on here. Why 24/7? How does your surrounding feel about it when they come to visit somebody to you that they are, included in the stream? Because maybe not everyone is comfortable with that.
Certainly, I've had people from Northern California visit me in Southern California. A lot of the people who watch my streams who are fans know that they're going to be on camera. And for anyone who doesn't want to be on camera, I don't include them on camera. So I keep the stream separate. I don't stream in private areas of my home so that people can maintain their privacy. But when I'm outside streaming IRL or streaming in my room, the cameras are on, the content is live, and my opportunity to discuss all of the world's problems and how we can solve them are open. This is a great question, Veronica. I'm going to do this the rest of my life. I think this is an amazing human undertaking and an excellent opportunity for the world to be able to learn. Maybe a generation ago or 100 years ago or so, I would have been a diarist, someone who writes in a diary, or a journal someone who writes in a journal. But footage, I've become essentially the world's biggest archiver of history. Not only can you watch my life in 24 hours, but I keep a radio going in the background 24 hours a day, so you can literally go back to any moment of time in the last 4 years and now, not just what I was doing, but what was going on in world history. I think that will be studied by historians in the future. Additionally, the data that I'm archiving, particularly on a human, is going to be valuable from a medical and biological standpoint. We'll be able to learn about my behavior, my sleep habits, my eating habits, my drinking habits, my bathing habits, my circadian rhythm. Every aspect of the human body can be studied, and not just one view, but from 20 simultaneous views. I even have a ceiling camera.
Another question, Rabbi. So you're streaming live 24/7, so 7 days a week, permanent stream. How do you keep that stream going? Do you also like go to different locations? If you leave where the cameras are set up, how do you maintain that stream whilst you're having to do errands and do bits and bobs like that?
Certainly, I stop the stream every 12 hours, and the reason why I do is YouTube does not allow you to watch videos that are longer than 12 hours that are live streamed. So every 12 hours, I stop the streams, but I have been able to stream as far north as Santa Barbara, as far south as San Diego, as far west as the Pacific Ocean, as far east as the desert and mountains. I've streamed in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, Disneyland, everywhere in Southern California, essentially. And whenever I run into an issue where there might be perhaps low signal availability or something like that, I have GoPros that I can use, and I just turn on a GoPro, or many times I have a GoPro simultaneously, and then upload that data once I have the opportunity with better connectivity. But generally, I like to do desktop streams, or just really streams that are close to my Wi-Fi, so I don't run into those types of issues.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense because you've got a solid connection. The stream's not going to cut out. It'd be very rare for it to. But yeah, if you're out and about with a GoPro, it can be quite tenuous connection. Wow, man, let me check out your links, man. Check them out.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi. It's like we were just talking about space travels constantly, or spaces in general travel constantly. So I would find it quite stressful to be on the streets 24/7. I would find it quite stressful to do. I do. How do you rest? Do you feel relaxed?
Absolutely, I sleep like a baby. So when I am gonna fall asleep, I just make sure to mute my Discord, and people know that I'm asleep there, and so that people don't disturb me. They still talk, they still enjoy themselves, but they know that I have essentially retired to bed. And then when I awake very energized and ready to take on the day. Usually, I say immediately upon awaking, I say a prayer. I then restart all my streams. They're usually pretty close to the 12-hour limit at that point. I do what is needed for hygiene. Uh, I daven, which is my morning prayers. It's known as chakras. And then from there, my day is generally open to be able to share my life with the world, be able to have discussions, play games with people. We've got a wonderful community. We play games on a daily basis. And to your other point, Veronica, about the 20 simultaneous YouTube streams, because as we all know, apps crash, devices power off, devices do unexpected updates. So when those kind of things happen, you recognize that it's nice to have backups and backups of your backups and backups of your backups of your backups, essentially redundant streams. And I'm not just live on YouTube. I'm live on about 33 different platforms, including about a dozen different Discords, including the Big Steppers Discord, if you're familiar with that project. I have been running 24/7 YouTube, 24/7 Twitter Spaces myself since February that are on video. So if you ever want to find those, just type the word Rabbi in the Twitter Spaces search, and you will find my account that is streaming those. And they're all on video. So that is a different aspect of Twitter Spaces. If you want to connect with me, though, the best place to do it is in Discord. I'm live on Pom. I'm live on Twitch. I have over 49,000 followers on Twitch. I'm live on Rumble. I'm live on YouNow. I'm live on DLive. I'm live on Trovo, and quite a few others that you likely have never heard of because they're only popular in one country or another, like Africa, which actually coincidentally is popular in South Korea, and Bilibili, which is popular in China. So I do my best to be as uncancelable as possible as well, to ensure that I have the redundant streams, which lessens the amount of stress that I have on myself, and do my best to share my life with the world in on any platform that is convenient for the viewer.
And Rabbi, can I ask one more question, if I may?
Absolutely.
So why are the name Rabbi Rothschild?
I'm a rabbi. Rabbi is the Hebrew word for teacher, and my last name is Rothschild.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Very good answer. Very cool.
Can I ask?
Well, that named.
And you don't have to answer if it's an uncomfortable question, but on Sundays you shouldn't really be working. So how do you go around it?
That's correct. This is not my job. I'm a certified project management professional by trade. I'm an app developer. I've launched apps on the App Store and Google Play, and I don't do that on Shabbat. I'm very strict to that. And there's nothing against necessarily speaking on Twitter Spaces in the Bible. So there are some leniencies that I take, and I don't combust. I don't drive on Shabbat. I don't work on Shabbat. I follow all of the traditional Orthodox ways to the best of my ability.
Matthew, I have a few more requests. I don't know how long you're going to build space for, if we keep it up, or if we are going to be closing down soon. How are you?
I was just enjoying the vibes of 15 and Veronica co-hosting the space for me. I'm that attitude and just let it appreciate you guys.
Yeah, because you were getting ready to be the rocket scientist with all the balloons and everything, right?
Yeah.
In the backyard.
Stars. We booked the Tiger trip here.
No, we've not.
Let's make the Tiger trip and see what the comment requests. Kelly.
Lots of wide receiver screens. Let's see if I just put the game in his hands. Just let him manage it. From the second to the back, second half of that game on, they've been letting him take shots. After the penalty, it's rare. It's past the first one. They tap on it. That's 6'7" frame right down the sideline. Well, it's a nice play design by offensive coordinator Mike Denron, because the fake to love in the backfield is going to freeze Kyle Lewis at linebacker right here. That allows Reardon to beat him outside. Good play design and a 6'7" tight end, as you mentioned, Joe. So athletic.
Just a couple of
Miles right here, and Reddit's running this route up the field. Watch, he's got his eyes in the backfield. And right there, he knows I'm deep. And I just got to reach out and try to grab him and stop his momentum. If Reddit had a full bit of steam, he runs under that. He might have scored. First penalty. This time he's taken down the road to get to him. Miles on top of him. You just see the patience, Jim. You see how he sets things up. He's got a burst in him, and you saw the schemes that they like to run. He's very patient, allowing the blocks to kind of establish themselves, and when he sees the crease, he puts his foot in the ground. Like you saw in the first quarter, that long touchdown run, he can absolutely explode. Players in major college football averaging over 100. He has the board. He was a tennis. He makes the most of every. Second and 7. That's up to 46, and then he goes underneath. Is forced out of bounds. I'm impressed with how C.J. Carr is responding on this drive after throwing the interception on the last one, and that's how doing a nice job. He flushed out, finding the check down. You like it there if you're Jeremiah, look to understand where the first down marker is. I think he could have turned it up and gotten 2 extra yards and moved the sticks. Instead, it's 32. Here's where it is, and it's a first down Irish. They run a really good play that time, right into the blitz by Pittsburgh. That was it right there. Oh my God, that was the one I just found. I think I like those pills too much. I don't do them. I don't fuck with none of them. I like them too much. I like just the feeling of when I work the road. Yeah. That's where I like something to sleep. I have to go to the shop. Me too. I can't sleep. Yes. You're not us. When I get up at 5, you're a titty baby. When I get up at Thursday, Friday, I look away from the bed. When I get up at 6, right? But then you can get up at 7:30. That's why I want to just get up at 7. So I'm going to get up. I want to relax. I want to read the paper. That's my Christmas. I'm just trying to run a little bit. I'm going to slow it down. Stretch a little. I'll get up. Take a shit. But getting up on time mattress, yeah, with that weight you fly to the other side of the fucking country for 6-7 hours. Okay, you're getting your fucking shit hotel at 1:30 a.m. Those dicks are coming to pick you up at 5. They would call ahead and be considerate of what kind of coffee do you need. I'm gonna bring you some breakfast. I do all that. All of them. Well, for 7:30 when they get there, it is an understand like it's a better I'll sit you. Then I get hot. I'll sleep like a baby. Right. But after the show, the weed, there's too much energy. But the show, I know for a fact I'm not gonna sleep. So when we do the ACC game day, this week I'm at 4. My flight getting here at 5:30. I get back to Burbank at 8 a.m. I'm out of town. So 5:30, I gotta be at the airport at 5:30. And then I'm working at 4:30 in the morning. So I have to get 3 hours sleep. So what I do Saturday morning, I get up, eat breakfast, I walk around, I get high, whatever the fuck I do. I get back like about 10 o'clock, Jack. Then Ralphie does the same. Ralphie, he had Saturdays with the road, like what time? That's great time. Yeah, once I get that job, it's over. So I'm sleeping straight for free. Yeah, but the cheaper it works. And I'm fucking work. You know? I don't sleep like ever. But Saturdays, I don't know what. I don't know what.
Actually, that's my service. I want to give you actual cash, like, I think from TV.
Regarding crypto for payment, so I was at a Bitcoin, like, it was like a Bitcoin hangout in downtown Detroit, which is Michigan, US. It's the, I don't know, there's a joke that, like, the Bitcoin just be sold in some other countries. Anyways, yeah, when I was there, and, they actually paid the beer there using Bitcoin. It's called, what they do is they use a very small amount of Bitcoin, and right now that measurement is called a Satoshi. And I think the meetup organizer, he said that the reason that crypto hasn't taken off is because every year, for entrepreneurs, like, there have been more stuff that is that is paid in crypto, but for businesses, they pay tax, and we pay tax. We cannot pay in Solana, and everybody has to pay tax at the end of the year. And businesses cannot take like 80% of their payment in Solana, because when they have to pay tax, they have to convert it, and then and right. The thing with Solana and whatnot is that stuff is not stable, and if they took it and then and they keep it for the end of the year, it could actually collapse by 30-40%, and then they have to take off a bunch of for tax, and now they're real big, right? So if they do get Solana or BTC, whatever, they just have to sell it. They have operating expenses, and then they have to pay tax, which is unfortunate. So even if cryptocurrency can be used for payment, it's the liquidity and such holdings are not going to be able to be kept up that much until it is just official that you can pay tax using crypto. message in the comments with bullets, which is another thing to worry about. I see Rabbi's hand. I'll comment with that. I see Rabbi's hand. Rabbi.
When possible, do you mind if I share my project with you? Excellent. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Apologies, first and foremost. I know many of you have heard my shill. I'm Rabbi Rothschild. If you don't already know who I am, you will. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real life Truman Show, a real life Big Brother. This is a timeline or a time capsule of human achievement. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase, content is king, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's #1 resource. And I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me a very influential person, and I'm going to go viral. And when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all independently wealthy if you're not already. I want to make sure that you have generational wealth if you don't already. And I want to ensure that you're able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I'm unlike any influencer you will ever meet. I'm not live on one stream nor two. I'm live on over 20 simultaneous YouTube streams from 360 degrees. You can watch my life. I even have a ceiling cam. If you look in my pinned post, there is a link to all of my YouTube streams. You can check them out 24 hours a day. I additionally have my link tree in there. I dare you to look at my link tree. Nobody dares you to look at their link tree, but I do because I have more social media than any person ever. I have more content than any person ever. Additionally, you're going to find a link to my Discord, which is discord.me/rabbi. You can watch me in my Discord 24 hours a day. You also can watch me 24 hours a day in the Big Steppers Discord. If you haven't joined the Big Steppers Discord, you absolutely should. It's a really great community. We are growing every day. We are approaching 8,000 people in the Discord. It's amazing. In addition to wanting to make you rich and streaming my life for world peace, I'm an advocate for ending world hunger through the use of technology such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, uh, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million. And one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations such as Nigeria for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the LifeStar program and most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump Earth's seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you're a reply guy, if you're a social media marketer, if you are a shiller or raider and you want more business, connect with me. I will give you as much advice as I can for free. I have more social media than anybody ever. I have a lot of experience. I want to be your mentor. I want to be your coach. I want to be your friend, all for free. I will never charge you for any of my services, and all of my strategies are absolutely free as well. But most importantly, I want you to know that I'm here to support you both personally and professionally. I'm here to have an optimistic view on the future. I'm here to be a positive person in your world. And most importantly, I want to give people hope. And with that, I sincerely want to thank you for the opportunity to share.
Thank you so much, Rabbi. Thank you. Once we need the services, surely we'll reach out to you. Really appreciate your time being here. I see. It's like counseling. Sweetheart, good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending upon which part of the world you are speaking from. Hello, you kings and queens. First of all, I want to greet my wonderful host, that is Rabbi. I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing your name correctly. giving us this platform to grow and to gain some followers. And you're really working in the field of global village. That is like whole village, whole world is like one village where we can sit together and we can gain connections and engagements. I can also see my good mutual that is 22K. Although we haven't talked much, but yeah, she's always been good into the DMs. So gratitude wishes to you as well. So guys, this is Bhavesh and I'm a massive game spaces host and driver. I'm not only hosting and driving the Indian game spaces where I've come to, but I also used to drive Uganda, Nigeria, Kenya game spaces as well because I have so many visuals out there. So if you're really looking for the followers, you can simply follow me and turn on my notification. Wherever I go, I used to drive and I used to do the co-hosting or hosting. So you can engage with me and I will help you to gain some followers. Apart from this, as you can see, I have a monetized account and I'm receiving my payout continuously. I got my payout 5 consecutive times. And I also run a Telegram group. I'm the owner and admin of so many Telegram groups where we will do the activities and try to fetch some likes, comments, and reposts for the verified accounts. So it's really working for me nicely. So those who want to be a part of my Telegram group to do some activities with the verified accounts of different part of the world, you can simply drop a hi to my DM. I will check it out and I will add you into my Telegram group for sure. And it will ultimately going to help you. So guys, if you really want to become successful next, you can't become successful alone. You need to have some great following base and especially massive engagers. So this is your boy Bhavesh from India. I'm a massive engager. Let's go and grab my account. Hit the follow button, turn on my post notification and connect with me. If you scratch my back, I will scratch yours for sure. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day or night, whatever part of the world you belong to. Thank you so much. And yeah, just check it out once and be the part of it. Very well. Yeah, I just want to add one more thing. Just try to be the talking about what I'm following Behave since he said scratch your back scratch my back and scratch your back, yeah. So that means he's actually giving back the follow. So you guys make sure you follow him and yeah, probably keep followers back. What they did with Leo was they raised the prices there, and they pushed it in Sacramento, and then they froze the prices in Sacramento. Now in Sacramento, people are now they're flooding up here. And now guess what's happening? Yeah, the prices are raising like fucking crazy, bro. I used to pay $600 for a 3-bedroom house 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Today, that bedroom house, 3 bedrooms, $3,500, and it's happening like that. Fucking crazy. That is crazy. Housing, like right now, it's been dead for like houses out here were pretty low price, like they were cheaper. And then when COVID happened, bro, everybody from California started coming out here because we didn't have restrictions out here, like in Arizona. Like we didn't have mass restrictions, but like we were still shopping, like we were still going to restaurants and shit. Like so we're being ready, bro. Like if you're ready to go for I'm ready. Okay, so that's where I'm from. I mean, it's a crazy town. It's complex. Everything shit. So
we didn't have no problem. We had our baseball league, and this is the league that helped me get back into baseball. So we were running a mess. We got sick. We were outside. League happened. We played, and I think it was a private league, so we really played. And that was some of the funnest baseball I ever played. Like I had a lot of fun. For me, it was a good time. I had a great time during the day. I loved it.
We loved it too, bro. We had some people that actually came out here to Lake Havasu because they were shutting down. So they came out here to protest. A bunch of businesses were in a shit ton of the community members got strapped up and went down there and ran them all out of town and shit. Out here it's all scary. You know what I mean? People walk around with their straps and shit everywhere. So like they push those motherfuckers straight out of the town when they try to come in and pull that shit over here.
Yes, but I just can't stand how hot it is in AC or else I'm not either. I can't. I've been ready, bro. It's the same thing. But the nights here is vivid. Like 65 nights and some it's been 115, 120 night. It's still in like 60s, 70s at night. But
so my house, like 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning to go to the job site, and it's already 105, bro.
yeah, you can't do when you get over it. That heats down on your body. You just can't.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, where else would you go before you leave? There's no life there, so anywhere else.
Actually, I grew up in California, but I was born and raised in Kansas City, Missouri, and so all my family moved back there. So I'm gonna be going back to Kansas City here in like right the next year. I think you're moving.
Really?
Yeah.
It'd be 2 hours with me.
Where in Nebraska? Alright, because I just like when I moved out here to Arizona, I was living in Great Bend, Kansas, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure where that's
It's out of Kansas, but it's Kansas.
Is this a geography lesson? Should we change it to Chill and Chill and make a geography lesson on the Great Plains? Great Plains geography lesson plus Havasu.
Like southwest.
The zoo and Havasu. Go on vacation, leave on probation.
I've been doing this shit since like it's hot today. Plus it's the thing for like out here. Dude, I'm not gonna I can't buy it. It looks like I can't touch a fucking house for anything under like 400, 500,000. And that's for some shit box 3-bedroom house that has nothing to it. You know what I mean? Right? Or I can go back home and spend 300,000, 400,000 and get a fucking spread.
What's the Cali like for you?
No. Is this a geography lesson? I'll tell you about how to live in California. I'll tell you how to live anywhere.
Just because of the slow paced lifestyle out there. You know what I mean? Like I love it's I remember like I learned to drive in California. I went to high school in Southern California. You know, so I grew up around that entire culture. You know what I mean? That punk rock, surf skate, you know, like that was the
I know where you typed it. Where did you type it? There's one north. And I know where they both.
And then the very next weekend, bro, I went down to, I think it was down in Laguna and fucking winter shredding out Laguna, dude. It was pretty nice. I tripped out the fact that I could actually snowboard and surf.
What a throw! What a catch!
It was kind of crazy, but that's what it is you can do. We can go to the Bay Area too. We can be a top running. We can be a Seattle surf the next day.
No, that's too far.
Yeah, Cali's awesome. I need to go surfing again. Like, I was a surf instructor in Cali. I surfed in Cali. So my family's from SoCal. I got those pictures. My family is big part of that LA community. Pastor, they made a
Hi, Miss Aquarius. How are you?
to that church.
100%. How'd you sleep?
It smelled good. I just had to bring my I didn't get off by direction, so I know he just not that. I told him to take his pants off and take his tongue out. So by the time we went to the bathroom, who peed anyway.
Oh no! Oh no! That's no fun.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is it nap time? Is it nap time?
No, I'm not taking a nap right now. I got two screaming on me. I be screaming on me now. I'm gonna look. I've been in one, but I ain't screamed in so like over months. So I just got to do it now. I'm about to eat a piece of cake with Popeye. Snack time now.
Excellent. What kind of cake?
I think it's pound cake.
Ooh, excellent.
He did it. They did it from the man who cuts and shaves his face and cuts his hair. They get it from the barber on Tuesday. So, yeah.
Well, that
We
sounds
get some
cool.
cake.
Excellent.
Yeah. What you up to? How's your day going?
So far, so good. I've been just chilling myself, just sharing what I do. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you, D? D, can you? Yo. What's up, D? How you living, big dog? Excellent. How'd you find out about me, D?
We just moved to this place on this steppers and I saw
Oh, okay.
a voice call, like I saw the video call, so I was hoping.
100%. Excellent. All right. So, are you a Web3 marketer?
Yeah. I'm into getting projects, like giving projects visibility and traction, kind of like a moderator. Moderator and also a read master. Actually got a team of up to 300 readers, both that of boutique and normal readers working for me. If you have any projects for me to push, I can push it for you, giving it visibility and tractions, and getting the engagement more organic.
That's great. Are you? Do you have a link tree?
See?
Do you have a link tree?
Like I don't get you say proof. Is it like a proof of work?
No, it's a link tree. It's a website that has all your social media on it.
I can drop my X here. Then I'll
No, that's not what I want. So, my man, you need a link tree because you need to be on more platforms than just X. You're a social media marketer. You're a promoter. You want more business, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So what I'm going to do, everything I tell you is free, but I want to help you. I want you to be more successful because I hear too many people doing exactly what you're doing, but they are only doing it on one platform, and you should be able to do it on a lot more platforms. So I want you to check your DMs. I just sent you a message. Basically, the first thing you want to do is create a link tree. A link tree is your business card for the 21st century. It's the opportunity for you to have one place, a one-stop shop for all of your social media. So I get a link to your Linktree, I get a link to your Discord, I get a link to your Telegram, everything. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And again, everything I tell you is free. I'm never going to charge you, and all of the strategy I tell you is free. But you've got a big community behind you, and that's great. You've got 300 people who are raiders. I mean, that's amazing. You need to have them do what I'm going to have you do. So what I did, I sent you a DM that has the top 30 social media on it. And here's why this is important. Number one, it's free. Number two, you're a social media promoter. You want to help people with projects. But right now, all you're doing, and I know this, is when somebody posts something on social media, on Twitter, you like it, you comment it on it, and you repost it, and then you have your raiders do the same, right? That's about it, correct?
Yeah.
Exactly, which is cool, and that can help. But that's just Twitter, and Twitter's somewhat small in the social media world in 2025. It's not small, but it's not the number 2 website in the world, YouTube. It's not the number 1 website in the world, Google. It's not the fastest growing platform like TikTok. It's not as big as Facebook. So what I'm saying to you is I want you to be able to promote other projects on these. So what you're going to do, it's going to take you a couple days, but you're going to create all this different social media. So you're going to create a YouTube if you don't already, and a Telegram, and a Facebook, and a WhatsApp, and an Instagram, and a TikTok, and a Snapchat, and a Pinterest, and a Reddit, all of these. And here's why. When you're going to a customer and you say, hey, I want to help you with your project, you want to be able to say, I'm the best social media marketer in Web3. And here's why. Everybody else is just going to repost your content and like your content and comment on it. I'm going to take your content and I'm going to put it on my 30 social media platforms. You're going to be everywhere, which means you're going to show up number 1 in Google, number 1 in YouTube, number 1 in TikTok, number 1 in Twitch, right?
Yeah, that's nice.
Exactly. Okay, so the strategy that you use, I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to create a link tree. You're going to put all your social media in it that you currently have, and you're going to create the social media that you don't have. It's going to take you a little while. You're just going to have skeleton accounts. Then what I'm going to do, you're going to come back here. I'm going to look at it. Once it's good, we're going to optimize your profile picture. We're going to optimize your profile. Then we're going to put content on your social media, including using Grok to make videos for yourself that promote you, that are really exciting and efficient and straight to the point, and they market you very well. Then what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to make memes and market yourself with memes. Then I'm going to teach you how to clip people's spaces, how to tag the host, the co-host, and put hashtags. Then from there, we're going to get your pitch down. You're going to have a 30-second pitch, a 60-second pitch, and a 3-minute pitch. And then when you go and you market yourself just like you're doing right now, you're going to be much more successful, because you're not going to, this is what you're doing right now, or what many people who are doing what you're doing, this is what they do. When they come into a Twitter space, they say, GM to the host, GM to the co-host, GM to the speakers, GM to the audience. My name is XYZ. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Are you all having a good day? That's good. That's good. I want you to know that I want to help you with your project. I am someone who has a rating team. We have 300 people. And look, that's fine. That's great. But I want you to be able to come in and say, I'm the best Web3 marketer on the internet. And here's why. My rating team and I have supercharged social media profiles. You can look at us on linktree.com/D_VI. You can see all of my 30 different platforms where I'm going to post your content. Not only that, but we are going to cross-pollinate on different social media platforms. I'm going to make sure that you get 30 times more DMs, 30 times more people buying your cryptocurrency, 30 times more people buying your NFT, 30 times more impressions on your posts. And it's all for the same price that my competitors charge. You just should understand that I'm better than they are, and my DMs are open. I want to partner with you. I want to start working with you immediately. So please send me a DM and we can start working. That's what you want to be able to say, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So instead of you just marketing on Twitter, which is good, and you've got a great team to be able to do it, you want to supercharge your social media profiles, and everything that I tell you is free. So these are just options that you should be of which you should be taking advantage if you're a social media marketer, if you're a project promoter, and you're going to get more business. This does three things for you. This strategy. Number one, it allows you to post on more things, which opens your network, which connects you with more people. Number two, it gives you 30 more ways to get business because somebody might see something that you posted on Reddit or on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram, and they may say, hey, I want you to do that for my project. And number three, it makes it much more difficult for people to impersonate you. You don't want people to impersonate you. You've worked hard for your good name and your reputation. You want people to know that when they find you on a platform that it's you and not somebody who stole your name, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so what you want to do, I sent you the list of all the social media that you need. You create your Linktree account, you start creating this different social media. When you're done, it's going to take you some time. You're going to be like, wow, this is a lot of work. But just know that you have to do it one time of your life. And once you've done it, you're going to start getting organic follows. You're going to get people who start commenting and sending you DMs. But they won't do that if you don't have the account. So the first thing to do is create the accounts, link them to your Linktree. You're going to come back in here. I'm going to review it. We're going to optimize your profiles and your profile descriptions, your profile picture. We're going to put quality content on your social media. Then what we're going to do, I'm going to teach you how to use meme generators to create not just entertaining content, but also how to market yourself with that. We're going to teach you how to clip people's faces. We're going to get your elevator pitch down, a 30-second, a 60-second, and a 3-minute. And then you're going to be on your own. You're going to have more business. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, that's nice.
Excellent.
I will shake it, and when I do it, I'll come back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm here if you have questions, okay? I'm always live.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And when you do this, then you're going to have your 300 friends do it. You guys are going to be a powerhouse. Nobody's going to be able to stop you.
Yeah. Thanks for the advice. Let me just go and review the channel and everything. And if I do it, I'll come back here.
Sounds like a plan, my man.
Okay.
Into action as the starting place kicker today. ROTHSCHILD on Thursday. He took his inside. Montana snuck out of it. And as with development, it started with that shot. How did he find it? How'd he find it? So, what you said, like, wow, somewhere. Well, with a today grown hair like that, yeah.
You guys, did you catch Rabbi ROTHSCHILD's live stream last night? It was amazing.
Maybe those bombs will build them out. Telegraph. I know. Now, you fly so much over the years. Southwest, I love Los Angeles. It's always just been fast, moving. I think the Southwest, I'm cool about that. Yeah, I love Southwest. Dude, so much better. It works so much better. Get the fuck on. Fuck you, get on. Fuck you, get on. You gotta see these situations. Right.
I had to do the math because I forgot to check it one time and that was like B30 or something, B20. But I did it that as like 96 island with the so
You did the math.
I got nervous, dude.
That's the Jewish thing you ever said to me, and you're
checking out.
You got the flag angel right there. And that is the Jewish thing you've ever said. You counted all the fucking miles on it. Oh my God. Dude, here's what I do. Because I'm fat. I got about 2 seats, right? And I don't mind. That's no big deal. Here's how cool fucking Southwest is, though. If that plane ain't full, they give me one of those seats back for free. And so the next time, I fly, when I live in Nashville, 2-hour flight, I'm in Boston, 2-hour flight, I'm in Chicago, 2-hour flight, I'm in Miami. 85% of my work was within 2-hour flight. So I go over there, Southwest, this is how good they are in Nashville. Holy shit, I got there 10 minutes before the plane was supposed to take off. And they go, Rabbi, we've already got you checked in. The plane is now having mechanical problems. And as soon as you get on, it'll be fixed. Okay, and they for the TSA bypass, all this bullshit. They were like, Bill, pat him down, get him on the plane. And they wheeled me from it on them go-karts. And so much that was look, they got me to that plane as soon as I stepped on. Hey, the problem solved, yeah, everybody clapped. I had my 2 seats right there waiting for me at the dock. And those guys who helped me to come out with the bag.
Sandwiches with a fucking lunch room and had a party out in the front. She got delayed. She might as well come with me. I went to the sandwiches cut up with potato chips. Southwest went back there eating. She put me right in. She was like, I'm going to get you. I didn't say that way.
No, but it's not that terrible. It's not that terrible. I mean, it's a game.
It's not that terrible. If the man is back, then we're a fat fuck.
Right.
Okay, my shoulder goes.
Man, me too.
My God. I get show. By the way, Jeremiah loved me. Southwest.
I know.
I made a mistake. I accepted one time to save $3. Because you're always looking to save.
Right.
And the plan is something that you're looking to save. I have a line up with your play. But on their website, and it has a thing where they give you a bigger seat, and they give you some people like the raise for $75. Victoria, every time. Because that means I'm walking on first class line.
Right. The first class, business class, and then there's economy.
You got the office, you got the scroll, all the way down, 75 each way. Get to work.
So fucking worth it. Just buy it. Goddamn worth it.
I was upgraded to first class. It's still almost like the front page. It's working on it.
If you have a passport, by the way, if you're traveling a lot, just go get TSA pre-approved. It takes about 5 minutes, okay? Which scared the living shit out of me. That I show them my passport and my ID, and they asked me like 6 my life within even a terrorist group against the country, and I go, not only do I fucking hate them fucking cocksucking dirty sons of bitches, okay, they shot at me, fuck you, alright, I hate Russians, I'm bona fide, Jack, fuck that, and they go, have a nice day, Mr. Mayor, raise my hand, sign a piece of paper, boom, had it there, and all you do is go up there. You don't have to take anything off. No shoes, no fucking nothing. No, that's bullshit. What are you talking about?
Yo, Madara. How are you? What's good?
I'm doing it. I put on the bus a tower, a mobile cell phone tower. The Wi-Fi rather, like the largest one you can get on in a mobile unit. And so it's free Wi-Fi at all my shows. Alright, but what happens to log in is I get all your information. So next time I'm in the area, I can hit you up and go, hey, I'm here. Alright, and that's how I provide. It costs me a lot of money to do it, but at least I get something in exchange to make it free internet. You know what I mean? That's really cool. That's what you gotta do for me. But businesses all around are doing that. But you know what they do? It's not like on Southwest, you give their email. If you got like an iPad or something, you can watch real TV, and they got movies on there too. Alright, and you got food channels, and it's real time. And that's for free. It's just like, what is it, Boeing or something like that? That's like fucking $22. Goddamn. And it's shit, you can't work Twitters or nothing. But that's garbage. That's way too fucking much. I mean, like a month or something. Yeah.
They don't want picture screens. So you can try to have a tablet along in it. There's a lot of pictures just sit and accept. And they have like a whole bunch of
yeah, but you can get all your Wi-Fi, everything on there, everything. Especially if you're A-list, you get everything. You get all of it free.
Yo, Mandara, how are you? Madara.
I don't live in a hub of this. I do live in a hub. There's a hub for Southwest. And
GM, how you living, baby? What's good? What's new?
Man, I'm trying to do it. The link tree. I've done the link tree. Well, let me tell you something that's there right now. I have the link to TikTok, to WhatsApp, to Discord, and to X, to Twitter. That's the only one. I don't want to open Instagram or Facebook. You understand?
You don't have to do Facebook, but create a business Facebook account. Facebook's like the number 3 website in the world. You want to be promoting on that. You don't have to put your name on there. Put your company name.
Alright. Okay. But basically, I'm not into like any business right now. I'm only just working for the BBM, the Baby Billionaire NFT.
Okay, I mean, don't.
Twitter.
Okay, I understand, but you're not going to get more business. you want to get more business. You want to get more business, right?
Yeah, that's the marketing job, you understand?
Exactly. So if you create these accounts, then nobody can steal them from you.
Okay.
It's important for you to be able to establish yourself in social media. Once these accounts are made, the hard part is done. So I just sent you a link of all of the different social media that you need. You create those accounts, you link them to your link tree. Once you're done, you don't ever have to link them again. Then it's done. You don't have to create any more accounts. But if you don't do it, somebody's going to see that you haven't created a YouTube account or a TikTok account, and they're going to steal your username.
Okay. Okay, I get them.
Okay, that's great. So I put a, a, a list of all of the social media that you need. I sent it to you in a DM. Check it out, and that's what you have to do. And then when you're done, it's done. And then you have a lot more platforms to be able to get business and to be able to promote the project. That's what you want to be able to do, right?
Yes, yes.
You get it.
I get you.
You get it. You get it. It's just a little bit of work, but Madeira, when you're done with it, you'll be proud of yourself. You'll say, I have more social media than anybody else, and nobody can stop me.
Yeah, I get you.
I know you get me, my man. I know. Trust me. I get it. I get it. It's like, man, I'm sick of making these accounts. But guess what? That's how you're going to make money. You're going to be able to say to people in Twitter spaces, my name is Madeira, and I'm the best marketer in Web3. And here's why. I'm not just going to promote you on Twitter like all of my competition. I'm going to promote you on YouTube, the #2 website in the world. When people Google you, the #1 website in the world, you're going to show up #1. My competition's not going to be able to do that for you.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I think I'll be going for that. I changed my mind right now.
That's good. That's good. I'm here if you need my help. You know that, okay?
Yeah, sure. Always here, man.
Absolutely. So go get it done. Spend today just making accounts and linking them. And when you're done, come back. Show me the link. We'll look at memes. We'll teach you how to clip people's spaces. We'll get your 30-second shill down, your 60-second pitch down, your 2-minute or your 3-minute pitch down. And you're going to be getting business by Monday.
All right. Okay, I'm saying the list of the apps I need to create accounts for. Then I think basically I'm using an iPhone 8, so I don't have space on my phone. So
Stop. I don't want excuses. I'm going to give you solutions. So you don't have to download these apps. All you have to do is create them in a browser. You know how to make in a browser, right?
Yeah, I have a Safari.
Okay, so you use Safari, and then you link them all to your email, and then whenever you get any messages or anything on any of the platforms, you'll get an email about it. Then you don't have to have all these apps on your phone. Make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. So, okay, I'm saying them right now. What I'm gonna do is gonna copy them, then I'm gonna create accounts. Yeah. So I'll be doing that right now because I don't want to postpone it anymore. You understand?
I don't want you to either. You've got a winning strategy. Now take advantage of it.
Yeah, sure. So, am I gonna do it right now?
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, my friend.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, I have a Gmail. I'm going to mark the notes. I have a Twitter. I have a YouTube. I have Telegram. I have a WhatsApp. Instagram. I'm gonna create an account for Instagram and Facebook. So I have a TikTok, but I don't have WeChat. I have Snapchat. I don't have Pinterest. I don't have LinkedIn. But I have Discord. Which one again? I have ChatGPT. So I think that's the risk. I'm gonna create a account right now.
There you go, big man. I'm here to help you, okay?
Yeah, I'm here, man. Alright. We're gonna do this night. Actually, I'm in Nigeria. The time is actually 8:03 right now p.m.
Okay. You'll get it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do this shit right now because we need money, you understand?
I understand. Just a little bit of work. You do a little bit of work now for a lifetime of results. You never have to create
Yes.
these accounts again. Madeira, I would understand if I said to you, you have to create these accounts every week. You have to do this. No, one time. That's it. Then you're done. Then you're automatically going to benefit from it. Then you're going to have years and years of people who are going to be following your account and commenting on your account and sending you DMs and getting you business.
That's massive. That's massive.
It is massive. You've got that right, big man.
I said two.
All right, Madeira, if you would please mute your microphone unless you're talking.
Oh, so sorry.
You're good. You're good. It happens to everybody. Thank you.
also the place where I answer more questions about technology. I believe that tech should be interesting, useful, and fun. Let's open up those phone lines at 888-RICH-101. That's 888-742-3101. Give me a call if you have a question about technology. Email is also open. Just go to richontech.tv and hit contact. We've got some great guests this week. Allison Johnson, senior reviewer at The Verge, is going to share her review of the OnePlus 15 and why, if you love battery life, this might be the phone for you. And later, Gina Sikoff, founder of Rabbi, is going to join to talk about his new book, Deep Novel, and how his garage project grew into a
All that aside, I do like your mission. I like that you're on base, and I also like Stormy's laugh. I think Stormy wants to add something to my critique. Sounds like, what's up, Stormy? It's a donkey. What, ponies? Ponies are, wait, what? Are donkeys? Wait, are donkeys ponies or ponies donkeys? Serious question.
They're different species, dude.
What do you mean species? Horses are different species.
A donkey is not a horse.
So what is it?
It's like saying a wolf and a dog are the same. They're not the same, but they're not the same.
Yeah, they're the same species. They're a breed of donkey. Random fact, donkeys kill wolves and coyotes. They stomp them out. They stomp them. Wow.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, they don't have sharp teeth like anything down. It's doing their feet.
Yes, they have sharp teeth. Have you ever been bit by one?
No, I haven't.
It hurts.
Really? Okay.
Oh my God, it does. It hurts. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Pixel, I love what you're doing. I have a question. How did you do the voices for yours? For your games?
We have no voices. We have no sound.
Are you really telling me you're doing the games voice actors? Really?
We definitely need sound. So, if you would like to collaborate,
Absolutely.
we are definitely down to train Cody, get you some free games, house, bass, and
There we go. Let's talk on sidelines because I want to get my music out there, and I also am a voice actress. I used to do voice acting for Mortal Kombat Online. So yeah, Annihilation. Can you catch the drift there?
Alright, that's awesome. Thank you, Stormy. I appreciate you. Pixel Ponies, appreciate your show. Definitely following you. Gonna keep track of this. Keep it Pixel Ponies. Was there anything else you wanted to add, Pixel Ponies, before we go to the next speaker? Maybe not. Or maybe I'm running. If I'm not running. We don't run that sound. Oh, my bad. No worries. Pixel Ponies, I got you. You're free to chill up here if you want. Building space.
The DAO that you just joined, and when you get a DAO token, you own the entity that is EAC, the Evil Aliens from Planet Polygon. So you just jump into Discord, you open up a ticket, you get a free EAC NFT, the one I'm rocking here, and you get 500k EAC token that's on chain that you can swap in and out of. It's that easy, folks. You just join 2 clicks. You're 2 clicks away from free gifts. Why is this evil alien giving me free gifts? That's super sus, bro. Well, it's super simple. It's an engaged earn DAO, so you can get even more by just chatting and earning XP. But when you see that you can make profits every 2 weeks from having a liquidity pool position or
Yo, what up, Sal?
NFTs, that you're going to choose to invest because why don't you like even more free money? So that is the catch, my friends. Join EAC. I'll pin it up there. I hope to see all of you in the Discord getting your free EAC alien NFT and 500k EAC token.
Love it. Thank you so much for that show, EAC.
Go, baby.
Discord. Absolutely love it. What is Steel, fam? What is Steel? Stormy's got her hand up. What's good, Stormy?
EAC, we need to talk because I'm in your Discord and I don't have a purple alien.
Oh, well, if you need to open up a ticket, just hit me up in the DMs. Our Discord is like super strict, like we keep people active. If you haven't been active,
I have not.
then, well, let's get you active because when you're active, you earn even more than just one NFT and 500K token. You can earn ownership of the entity and even more. So there's lots of fun ways to keep you active. There's people in there playing games that earn you token rewards as well. So yeah, just hit me up. Any of you, just hit me up with the DM. We'll get you hooked up with those gifts.
Awesome. Thank you so much, EAC. Appreciate you for coming up and chilling. EAC.
Me too, Mountain Dew. Like, appreciate you riding, putting on those spaces. Shout out Major Flowers. And you're right, you'll see me again because it don't matter. Markets are red. I just grind harder.
That's right, fam. That's right. Let's go. Freaking love it. Give me the energy I need. Yeah, today's been kind of an off day for me, fam. I don't know where all my energy is gone, but yeah, maybe I'm a little under the weather. Who knows? But to say all that, we do have a hand up here for Rabbi ROTHSCHILD. What's good, fam? I think we'll go to him real quick, see what's up with this show, and then after him, I think we'll cut to some music starting. For the last 30 minutes of our space here, we may run a little bit earlier. What's good, Rabbi ROTHSCHILD? What's good, fam? Happy Catterday.
Happy Catterday. Every day is a holiday. Every meal is a feast. Do you mind if I share with the room my project?
Yeah, of course. This is a chill and chill space. You're more than happy to share as much. I do about 5, maybe 6 minute shows at the longest. But yeah, no more, Robbie. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm Rabbi ROTHSCHILD. If you don't know who I am, you will. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real-life Truman Show, a real-life Big Brother. This is a timeline or a time capsule of human achievement. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase content is king, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's number one resource, and I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me very influential, and I will go viral soon. And when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all independently wealthy. If you're not already, I want to make sure that you have generational wealth if you don't already, and I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I am unlike any influencer that you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream nor 2 YouTube streams. I'm live on 20 simultaneous YouTube streams. You can watch my life in 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling camera. All of those angles are available in my pinned post in my profile. You'll see a link to my YouTube streams there. Additionally, you're going to find a link to my Linktree. I dare you to look at my Linktree. I have more social media than any person in global history. I have more content than anybody in global history. Take a look at it. It would take you years just to go through some of my accounts. Additionally, there's a link to my Discord there. We just surpassed 2,500 people in the Discord. I'm live there 24 hours a day. I'd love to connect with you. In addition to making you rich and wanting to help bring world peace, I'm an advocate for ending world hunger through the use of technology such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help bring world thirst I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million. And one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations such as Nigeria for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the Life Straw program and, most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump Earth seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you're a reply guy, if you are a social media manager, if you are a shiller, if you have a project, if you are a raider and you want to connect, please send me a DM, follow me, I'll follow back. I want you to know that all the advice that I give you is free. I will never charge you for anything. The strategies that we'll use to ensure that your project is properly promoted are all free, and I am open to you 24 hours in my Discord. You're not going to get that type of teamwork anywhere else. But most importantly, I want you to know that I'm here to support you both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a positive person in your world. I'm here to have an optimistic view of the future. And most importantly, I want to give people hope. And with that, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to share.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robbie Rothschild. Make sure I follow you. Yeah, it sounds like you've definitely been doing this for a while. Definitely appreciate this show. Curious, what chain are you on?
Certainly, the cryptocurrency that sponsors me, it's on Ethereum. It's known as Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. It's one of the OG meme coins. It's worth about $100 million. The ticker's Bitcoin.
Gotcha. Yes, I'm very familiar with that Ethereum project. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Let's throw the mic over to Stormy. If she had any questions, please throw
I do. Rabbi, greetings and hello. Thank you for coming up, first of all. Second of all, I have some personal questions. Just because what you're doing fascinates me. I'm a Twitter gamer, and I kind of live for the gaming life. And what you're doing is putting your entire personal life out for everybody to see every aspect of it. Does it not get depressing? Does it not feel like everything you're doing is watched by somebody? I couldn't do it. How can you? I mean, it's amazing that you do, but what's it like from your perspective?
Great question, Stormy. I love it. Essentially, I see myself as a modern day diarist, someone who would write in a diary, or a modern day journalist, someone who would write in a journal, except for the modern age. Uh, Generally, I don't really get bothered by the people watching me. I don't necessarily have to speak with them all simultaneously. That would be overwhelming, certainly. All I do is make sure that the cameras are on, and if people want to come talk to me one on one or in a group, they can certainly do so in my Discord. But aside from that, it's just basically a computer that's on, that's staring at me. And I've got to say, when I first started this project, I was more like you are, Stormy. Most likely, I was not someone who was very comfortable having my whole life on camera. In fact, I was quite I would say closed off to social media. But the pandemic hit, and I'm a certified project management professional by trade. I've launched apps on the App Store and Google Play, and that allowed me some financial independence. And I'm at the time was working a major contract for a Fortune 100 company, and my life went from going into the office every day to being on camera for something like 8 hours a day. And when your life does that, that's already a third of your day that's on camera. And thereafter, it just slowly allowed me to be more comfortable on, in front of the camera and recognize that we're all human, and that we all make mistakes, and that we all laugh, and we all sleep, and we all get hungry, and all the other things that happen to a human. And if I'm willing to basically have the courage to be able to show the world these things, in the future, people may be able to learn from this. Not only is it an amazing timeline or time capsule of human achievement. It's not just a study of my life, but in the background of every stream that I have a radio going that is capturing the world's news events. So you can literally go back to any of my streams for the last 4 years and know not only what I was doing, but what's going on in world history. So it's creating essentially timestamps. Additionally, what it's giving people the opportunity to do is to be able to perhaps in the future learn not just about my life behaviorally and my personality and my projects certainly, but about the human biology. We have more data now to be able to study an individual and their sleeping habits, their eating habits, their personality, their behavior, their drinking habits, their bathing habits, every aspect of the human body, and even our circadian rhythms, and probably things that we can't even in today's technology be able to comprehend. With all of this data, it's going to be, I think, very important for the world to be able to study in the future, and especially when it gets integrated more into AI. AI is going to be able to dissect these 4 years and these 20 different live streams and be able to make really great analyses of what is going on, perhaps be able to allow the world to be able to learn even more than we can currently comprehend. So when I recognize the benefits that the sacrifice that I'm making for the world may outweigh some embarrassing things that may happen on camera or some privacy that I may lose, I'm willing to side in favor of being open to the world and just basically making my life candid camera.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question that everybody's probably thinking nobody wants to ask. Does that include your intimate times and your showers and stuff like that?
Excellent question. So whatever we do under the covers, is kind of our own private business. And my shower.
You're shut off the stream for that, yes?
No. I keep the stream on. Yeah, I mean, I'm out there. I can say my showers are quite entertaining. I like to sing in the shower, and I either keep a camera just above my waist, or I wear like swim trunks so that I can have a full version of my body. And yeah, I go to the bathroom on camera, and I